Angola is a country located on the western coast of Africa. It has a population of approximately 32 million people and covers an area of 1,246,700 square kilometers, making it the seventh largest country on the continent. Angola was colonized by the Portuguese in the 16th century and remained a Portuguese colony until 1975, when it gained independence. However, the country was soon plunged into a long and bloody civil war that lasted for almost 3 decades, finally coming to an end in 2002. Today, Angola is a developing country with a rapidly growing economy. It is one of the largest oil producers in Africa and is also rich in diamonds, gold, and other natural resources. However, the country still faces significant challenges in terms of poverty, inequality, and access to basic services such as healthcare and education. The official language of Angola is Portuguese, which is spoken by around 71% of the population. Other local languages include Umbundu, Kimbundu, and Kikongo. The majority of Angolans practice Christianity, with Roman Catholicism being the largest denomination. Angolan culture is diverse and rich, influenced by its history of Portuguese colonization as well as its many indigenous ethnic groups. Music and dance are important parts of the country's cultural heritage, with traditional styles such as samba and kizomba still widely popular today. Despite its challenges, Angola has made significant progress in recent years, with improvements in areas such as healthcare, education, and infrastructure. The country's government is working to further develop the economy and improve the lives of its citizens, while also addressing issues such as corruption and human rights abuses. Angola has a varied landscape that includes tropical forests, savannas, and arid desert regions. The country's coastline stretches for over 1,600 kilometers along the Atlantic Ocean and is home to a number of beautiful beaches and fishing villages. Luanda, the capital city, is the largest city in Angola and serves as the country's economic, cultural, and political center. Other major cities in Angola include Huambo, Lobito, Benguela, and Lubango. Angola has a rich and diverse wildlife, with a number of national parks and wildlife reserves. These include Quisama National Park, which is home to elephants, buffalo, and antelopes, and Iona National Park, which is known for its desert-adapted wildlife such as the oryx and springbok. The country has a rich and complex history, shaped by its colonization, independence struggle, and civil war. The National Museum of Slavery in Angola's capital city, Luanda, is a powerful reminder of the country's history of slavery and the brutalities inflicted upon those who were forced into the slave trade. Angola has made significant progress in recent years, with improvements in areas such as healthcare, education, and infrastructure. However, the country still faces a number of challenges, including high levels of poverty and inequality, limited access to clean water and sanitation, and high rates of HIV/AIDS. Angola's economy is dominated by the oil and gas industry, which accounts for over 90% of the country's exports and around 50% of its GDP. Angola is the second largest oil producer in sub-Saharan Africa after Nigeria. In addition to oil, Angola also has significant reserves of diamonds, iron ore, copper, and other minerals. Despite its natural resources, Angola has struggled with economic inequality and poverty. The country's economic growth has been largely fueled by the oil industry, which has not translated into significant improvements in the lives of ordinary citizens. Income inequality remains a significant issue, with the majority of the country's wealth concentrated in the hands of a small elite. The Angolan government has launched a number of initiatives to address these issues and diversify the country's economy. This includes investing in agriculture, infrastructure, and renewable energy. The country is also working to improve its business climate and attract foreign investment. In terms of education, Angola has made significant progress in recent years, with increased enrollment in primary and secondary schools. However, access to education remains limited in many rural areas, and the quality of education is often poor. The country is also facing a shortage of skilled workers, particularly in sectors such as healthcare and technology. In terms of healthcare, Angola has made progress in reducing child mortality rates and improving access to healthcare services. However, the country still faces a number of challenges, including a high prevalence of HIV/AIDS and limited access to basic healthcare services in many rural areas. Angola has a rich cultural heritage, with a diversity of ethnic groups and traditions. The country's population is made up of over 90 different ethnic groups, with the largest being the Ovimbundu, Kimbundu, and Bakongo. Music and dance are important parts of Angolan culture, with traditional styles such as samba, kizomba, and kuduro still widely popular today. Angolan music has been influenced by a variety of African, European, and Latin American styles, and has also had a significant impact on the development of other musical genres, such as Brazilian samba. In terms of food, Angola has a rich and varied cuisine, with dishes that reflect its diverse cultural influences. Popular dishes include muamba de galinha, a chicken stew made with okra and palm oil, and falulu, a traditional fish stew made with cassava leaves and dried fish. Angola's sports culture is dominated by football, soccer, which is widely played and followed throughout the country. The Angola national football team has had some success in regional and international competitions, including qualifying for the FIFA World Cup in 2006. Angola's natural beauty is also a draw for tourists, with its stunning coastline, wildlife reserves, and historical landmarks. Popular tourist attractions include the Tundavala Fissure, a natural wonder that offers stunning views of the surrounding landscape, and the colonial-era fortress of São Miguel, located in the city of Luanda. In recent years, Angola has made significant strides in promoting tourism as a means of diversifying its economy. The country has invested in developing its tourism infrastructure, including hotels, transportation, and other amenities, and has worked to promote its natural and cultural attractions to visitors from around the world. Angola has a complex political history, shaped by its colonization by Portugal, struggle for independence, and subsequent civil war. The country gained independence from Portugal in 1975 and immediately descended into a bloody civil war that lasted until 2002. The war devastated the country, leaving much of its infrastructure and economy in ruins. Since the end of the Civil War, Angola has made significant progress in rebuilding its economy and infrastructure, and in promoting political stability and democracy. The country has held several democratic elections, although these have been criticized by some as not fully free and fair. The government of Angola is headed by the president, who serves as both the head of state and the head of government. The president is assisted by a council of ministers and a national assembly, which is responsible for passing laws and overseeing the government's activities. Human rights are a significant concern in Angola, with reports of abuses by government security forces and restrictions on freedom of speech and the press. The government has taken steps to address these issues, but there is still much work to be done to ensure that all Angolans enjoy their full human rights and freedoms. In terms of international relations, Angola has played an important role in regional diplomacy and peacekeeping efforts. The country is a member of the African Union, the Southern African Development Community, and the United Nations, and has contributed troops to several regional peacekeeping missions. Angola is also home to a number of unique natural and cultural attractions that draw visitors from around the world. Some of the country's most popular tourist destinations include Calandula Falls, located in the northern part of the country. Calandula Falls is one of the largest waterfalls in Africa. The falls cascade over a series of rock formations, creating a breathtaking spectacle. Iona National Park. This national park, located in the southwestern part of the country, is home to a variety of wildlife, including elephants, lions, and cheetahs. Visitors can take guided tours of the park and enjoy its natural beauty. Mbanza, Congo. This UNESCO World Heritage Site was once the capital of the Kingdom of Congo and is now a popular tourist destination. Visitors can explore the ruins of the city's ancient architecture and learn about its rich cultural history. Luanda, the capital city of Angola, is a vibrant and bustling metropolis, with a rich cultural heritage and a thriving arts and music scene. Visitors can explore the city's museums, galleries, and historic landmarks, or simply take in the sights and sounds of this dynamic city. Benguela, this coastal city is known for its beautiful beaches and rich cultural heritage. Visitors can explore the city's historic architecture and landmarks, sample its local cuisine, or simply relax and enjoy the beautiful scenery. In terms of its economy, Angola is one of the largest oil producers in Africa, with oil exports accounting for a significant portion of the country's GDP. The country also has significant reserves of diamonds and other minerals, and has made efforts to diversify its economy through investments in agriculture, manufacturing, and other industries. However, despite its wealth of natural resources, Angola still faces significant challenges in terms of poverty and inequality. Many Angolans lack access to basic services such as healthcare, education, and clean water, and the country's infrastructure and economy still require significant investment and development.